Hey guys, welcome back to LJ's Kitchen. This time it's only me. So we are going to do a couple of things. We are going to do Chinese food takeout today. So I have shrimp fried rice, I have egg rolls, and I also have Korean style double fried chicken. So we are going to do those today, and I hope you can stick with me because I'm going to go really fast. Okay, first of all, whenever you're doing Chinese food takeout, you want to make sure that you have a really hot wok, and we're going to probably do most things over here, so I will be back and forth. Please be patient with me. All right, so you have to start off with day-old rice. So I'm just using a regular long grain rice. You can use what you want. There's so many different styles of rice out there, but make sure it's day old. I started off with 4 cups of rice, and I cooked it this morning, and I put it in a freezer. After it cooled off, I put it in a freezer for about a half an hour, and then I took it out. So that will create day old rice because it helps to take the moisture out of the rice, because if you have too much moisture in the rice, your stir fry or your fried rice won't turn out right. So let's get started. We're going to start off with a really hot pan with some oil. You can use peanut oil. I'm using vegetable oil today because that's what I have. We have some shredded carrots that I used a box grater for. I used about 2 carrots. Frozen peas, about 1.25 cups. I have about a teaspoon of ginger. I have 4 cloves of small garlic. I have 3 scallions diced up, 1 medium onion. I have, a tablespoon of oyster sauce. I have a half a teaspoon of black or dark soy sauce, Japanese style soy sauce. And I also have about a teaspoon of Kikkoman's low sodium soy sauce. In this dish, I have salt, which is about 1/8 teaspoon, very little salt, a 1/4 teaspoon of sugar, and a 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper or white pepper. I'm using white pepper today. All right, so we're going to get started with our veggies. We're just going to add our veggies to this pan. It's easier to show you this way. Okay. All right, to my mixture of vegetables, I'm going to add my salt and pepper and sugar, and we're just going to cook this just a little bit. Also, I forgot that we do need 2 eggs. So we're going to scramble up 2 eggs in this mixture. We just want those to go translucent. They're on really high heat, so the onions can go translucent. Then we're going to add in our garlic. This is about 4 small garlic cloves, and our ginger. Just going to keep it moving. Not a lot of oils in here. It's on high heat, medium high. Okay. Now I'm going to add my Napa cabbage in. I sliced up a little Napa cabbage to add into my fried rice. Just want to keep it moving because we're going to take this and put it to the side. We're going to scramble our egg up separate. That looks about right to me. Making fried rice is super easy, but it does have steps to it. It smells good, I know that. The ginger, the garlic. So we're going to use the same pan. I'm going to add just a little bit more oil. And we're going to scramble up an egg. I love egg in my fried rice. And we don't want to scramble it to the point where we want to make it light and fluffy. We just want to fold it in. So just want to use a fork to lightly beaten it, just to break up the yolk a little bit. I actually like a lot of egg in mine. I could probably go for 3 eggs in mine. And we're just going to keep it moving around because you just want to fold it in later. And you want to cook it really, really loose because you're going to just take it off. You don't want to make it like a regular scrambled egg that you would eat for your breakfast because you're going to break it up later when we fry the rice. That's good enough. With the other mixture, add a little more oil. I like to add my oil in steps so you're not getting a greasy feel to your fried rice. So now we are ready to fry the rice. So we're going to use all of this rice. It's 4 cups of rice. And we're going to just put it in. You want every piece to be by itself. Not sticking together. At the same time we are cooking our shrimp, we're cooking it on high heat. So we want our shrimp to cook all the way through. You can use whatever size shrimp you want. I am using 16-20. So that means it's 16 to 20 shrimp per pound. You can use medium, small. I'm using jumbo because I do everything big. I'm going to add in my hoisin. My soy sauce, and you can use more if you need it. And I'm going to use my Japanese dark soy sauce. That's what gives fried rice the color. You just want to keep it moving around. Make sure you break up every piece of rice that you can. So we want to cook these shrimps till they're about 80% cooked, because they're going to cook some more in the rice. It smells good in here. You don't want tough shrimp, so you want to make sure you cook them all the way, or 80% done, and not all the way done. We're going to add more dark soy sauce. Keep this moving. We're going to add our vegetables back. And we're going to break up this piece of egg. And that's it. You're just going to toss this around until it is done. And make sure if you need more soy sauce, you just add it to taste. And these shrimp are ready to go in. I should get a pot holder. These shrimp are about 80% done. Got egg in there, shrimp, some peas. Making me hungry. And we're gonna give this a good stir. And then that's it. We're gonna plate it. All right, that's that. Hey guys, welcome back to our segment. We are now doing Korean double fried chicken with a honey soy glaze. This is like one of my favorites. I go to a restaurant here in Philadelphia and they have the best Korean style double fried chicken. It's really, really crunchy, and I'm going to show you how to make it. So in this bowl, well, first of all, I have some wings that I segmented out, and I'm going to add potato starch to my flour mixture. So half potato starch, half flour. And then I have garlic powder, onion powder, also white pepper, and a little salt. Okay. And in this bowl, I did use, and I'll wash my hands, guys, but I did use garlic powder to season and marinate my chicken. Garlic powder, onion powder. I used ginger also. You can use crushed ginger. You can also use powdered ginger if you want that. But we have the same mixture in here. So I'm going to add these, mix these together like so. Just mix the flour and the starch together. It's going to give it a nice crunch. So we're going to do two things. We're going to do a wet batter. So I'm going to add half of this flour to another bowl so we can do a wet and dry batter, because we're going to make this really, really crunchy. So we're just going to add some water and almost make like a pancake batter. You don't want it too thick, but you don't want it too thin either. So we're going to dip it into the pancake batter. This is just plain water. We're going to dip it into the flour mixture. I'm going to mix it up like a pancake batter. It's a little thick for me, so I'm going to add a little bit more water. And if it's too thin, I always say add a little bit of water at a time, because once you add the liquids, it's almost impossible to mix in more flour. But we're going to try it. I think we got a pretty good consistency here. This is how it looks. Make sure no lumps. So now we have our oil heating. You want your oil at about 350 to 375. I'm going to take the wing portion. I'm going to use the drumettes first. I'm going to dip it in the wet batter, and then with my dry hand, I'm going to toss it into my dry batter, just like so. And we'll put this on a tray. I'm going to get all of these batter and I'll be right back. I'm going to put the drumettes in first. I'm going to let it swim. Let them see over the pot a little bit. It can swim and then drop it down. I'm going to cook them on a medium heat. Don't want to cook them too fast. So in this pan we have ginger, garlic, a half a cup of soy sauce, a half a cup of honey, and then that's our glaze. We're just going to let it bubble up around the edges and then it's done. We're going to fry this for about 5 minutes and we'll take it out, and then we'll fry it again at about 5 to 7 minutes. And that's how you get your double fry. I took my drumettes out and they were cooking for about 5 to 7 minutes. I put my flat pieces in. They're going to cook for about 5 to 7 minutes. And then I'm going to put them all back in again, and we're going to double fry them. And then glaze them with that sauce. Delicious sweet sauce. See how crunchy they are already? Okay, this is my last fry. I'm going to put these back in and let them cook for an additional 5 to 7 minutes. And then we are going to brush this glaze on. Hey guys, there you have it. This is my Chinese food takeout. These are two of my favorite things that I get at the Chinese store, but now I can make them myself. Korean double fried chicken and with the honey, soy, garlic sauce, and also my shrimp fried rice. I hope I was able to help you create your own Chinese food takeout. Let me try the chicken. I'm sorry to talk with my mouth full, but it's sweet and crunchy on the outside and so tender on the inside. You gotta try this recipe. It's really, really good. Try something new today. Bye for now.